Welcome back to my dark corner of this sick world. Why not join us on Patreon?
That fat money-grubbing bastard.
It's only $1 a month. We're back with rip-off merchant Bruno Mattei, the man who brought you Terminator 2. So it's no surprise to learn that Cruel Jaws was also marketed as Jaws 5.
There's only one shark that can do a job like this.
I met him in Istanbul and prayed I'd never see him again. Incorporating borrowed footage from the first 3 Jaws films, Great White, and almost the entire climax of Deep Blood. Which, to be honest, is another film we might review.
You're talking nonsense, boy. You've been seeing too many movies.
You might also recognize some of the music. We open with treasure hunters.
There was top secret Navy material on board the Cleveland.
They dive down to search for this material, but fall prey to shark attack. I think. Shark attacks on a low budget are a flurry of blurry shots followed by red water. Marine biologist Billy visits his dad, Hulk Hogan.
I said you're a son of a bitch.
Following a recent bereavement.
Split second, I lost everything. I lost my wife, my will to live, and most of all, Susie's smile.
But enough about me, how's with you? His marine park is also facing closure thanks to local bad guy, Lewis.
If word gets out that a shark tore a driver to bits, hey, you can kiss the tourist season.
No one ever comes up with a new plot for Jaws, they just pad the existing one. In this case, with many characters. There's Lewis's jerk son, Ronnie.
The world's a bad place, Bobby boy.
The witty local girls.
Dick brain, dick brain, dick brain.
Paralyzed Susie.
Sharks are really bad.
Romeo and Juliet, with their existential flirting.
When you see and feel certain things, you suddenly realize how futile the things you strive for are.
It's the Capulets. A bunch of shark bait.
Come on! Let's do it in here.
I'm sure we won't get killed. And Billy's girlfriend, Vanessa.
Once and for all, Billy, it is the fish or me.
I take her point, but it already feels like Billy is really lowballing his degree.
Billy, what do we know about sharks?
Not much, but I'm eager to learn.
Well, we know that they're a sort of locomotive
See, I had no idea sharks were trains.
with a mouth full of butcher's knives.
By later in the film, he's had a chance to check Wikipedia. I'm amazed they didn't label it shark. But one thing is clear.
Well, if the territorial theory is correct, and what I assume is true, there's going to be a lot of trouble down there, Francis.
Much of the plot is based around the feud between Lewis and the Hulkster. Ronnie tries to poison the park's dolphins.
Strychnine nitrate with rat poison.
Fortunately,
Let's get out of here.
the seals are onto us. And Vanessa ups the ante by fooling around with Ronnie.
Oh, look out! There's a shark that's about to nip you on the ass!
Narrowly avoiding death by shark, which is odd because
It's almost as if someone has trained him to attack and kill.
little foreshadowing. But first, the regatta, where the security policy is
There was a shark, but now it's gone, and we hope that it doesn't come back.
Ronnie competes in the windsurfing race.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're a piece of shit. You're vomit. You're a nobody.
Oh, it's like Ben-Hur. But then
Get out of the water! Everybody, get out of the water!
the shark attacks and Ronnie falls in. Which is even less convincing than the shark. Susie too falls in and Vanessa goes in after her. But who will survive, the paralyzed girl or the tramp who cheated on Billy? Wow, he is really not reaching down. Susie is fine.
Is Vanessa okay?
She's just fine. She's at home with Billy.
Really?
Vanessa's dead because of you!
Oh, that's going to be an awkward conversation with Susie. Now we get some backstory on Lewis's business.
If it was your decision to go ahead with the regatta, then our friends in New York are not going to be very happy.
A plotline that actually comes from Peter Benchley's book, but which didn't make it into the Spielberg film. The town heads out to hunt the shark. Why didn't Vanessa come to say goodbye? Oh, she was busy. Out at sea, Ronnie and friends bait the shark.
Here's hoping he likes it. My mother's roast.
Probably needed a few more minutes. Doesn't go well. Ronnie falls in, and they blow themselves up. Meanwhile, Billy and family have made a discovery.
Well, yeah, there's a wreck down there. Right over there.
It must be the Cleveland. We're over the banks off of Cape Barrels.
Remember from the start?
Listen, Dag, the Cleveland was the ship carrying the...
We'll talk about it later. Bob, we're going back in.
The end of that sentence is so important, it requires its own scene. The town's sheriff also goes after the shark.
He's gotta be over 8 meters long!
Can't see this going badly.
We need a bigger helicopter!
Okay, that's pretty funny.
Oh my God!
Although, it does get funnier
We've decided to take care of our business here in Hampton Bay by ourselves.
as the mob take out a hit on the shark. Yes, they're sending him to sleep with the fishes.
They'll take care of the shark.
Incidentally, this is what happens when you say, come dressed as hitmen, and your actors have wildly different wardrobes. Back to the plot.
That ship was carrying a shark born in captivity. Top secret naval experiments.
Oh boy.
A death machine trained to attack the enemy.
And anyone in a bikini. But how to find it?
Now, if the theory of territoriality is correct, and I have no reason to doubt it,
You said that earlier.
here's my plan. We go down to the wreck of the Cleveland, we fill it with dynamite, and we blow it to bits.
So what, you're gonna blow up the shark's house? What if he's not in?
Well, if the territorial theory is correct,
You just took that one fact away from college, didn't you, Billy? The meeting is interrupted when they learn about the mobsters and rush to protect Susie.
Susie, she's all alone at the aquarium.
Now, my sister's in danger, but the price of electricity? While they're gone,
Shit, this is hot stuff.
all they need is a boat, and Romeo gets whacked.
Everything looks okay here. Wrong!
Literally. So the mobsters head out to sea.
Be careful, man! That shark's been trained by the Navy!
This movie doesn't need any help from me to be funny. The good guys arrive, diving into the depths. Depths. Let's get this over with. Through sheer luck, the shark is swimming nearby and... The town celebrates. Daddy, why didn't Vanessa come? Oh, she went to live on a farm. Ha ha ha! His son's dead. Thanks for watching. Please savage the like button. Now, if the territorial theory is correct, and I have no reason to doubt it, who are your favourite movie experts? Let us know in the comments below.
You're staying locked up in here until this is over!